in this Lagos. I've told you. Who will imagine Obi will come here? When I had the result, 50,000 to APC 29,000, I said, to sleep became a problem. If you are flogging a child, that child must cry.
It's Nigerians that flog them with votes now.
It is Obi, that Obi people. They chop the kidney or the liver of. In fact, Obi, let me tell you, if PDP is not careful, sir, everybody inside PDP may end up in Obi's party.
Did you expect this level?
I don't expect.
Did you expect this level
I
of
am even
hemorrhage?
afraid as I am. I didn't sleep. When I was young, Obi here, Obi there, Obi there, Obi. I was confused. Today, everybody has known what Obi is made up of. That's what I said to you. This Obi, don't allow anybody to put stains on your clothes. You have put up a great fight.
Yes.
A fantastic fight. If it's not satisfied, Obi cannot say it was rigged in Atiku's place. Excuse me. When you look at the things I have here, it will help you. In the president's place, he lost election with the sitting governor there. In Lagos, Asiwaju lost election. The Speaker of the National Assembly is from Lagos. Obi lo jebe, I mean, pardon me. That's Obi.
Yes.
Obi flogging people. But
even Okowa.
I don't want to mention names.
Your PDP.
I don't want to mention names. Everybody knows the reason why what killed his mother and his father. As long as you are the one that succeed your father and your mother, you must know what killed them.
Yes.
So what is killing PDP? They know it. I don't want to put my mouth inside that. But at the federal level, it can no longer be trusted though. The PDP, this election now, is likely between, between Obi and APC now. Yeah. Even in Ayu state, Ayu lost his ward. Ayu lost his local government. What are you talking about? When they used to tell us, when fish decay from inside, there
is no doubt that as the upper chamber, we need to also have a voice in whatever is happening within the country. However, this process is still an ongoing process. It is on, it has not ended. And there is no serious crisis other than to ask the INEC to follow its own guidelines and the Electoral Act. Simple.
Mr. President, most of us here, apart from a few of us who didn't contest elections, cannot sit in judgment in what is happening in Nigeria today. And we cannot interpret the law because we are not the judiciary. Mr. President, like you rightly pointed out, if we have to say anything at all, we should just appeal to Nigerians for calm while the proper thing is done. And INEC has to do the proper thing. Nobody can come here and tell us that the BVAS machine was not supposed to transmit results. It was supposed to transmit results direct, supported with a photograph of the result.
It is our duty to stabilize the polity by the pronouncements we make in the parliament, to calm the nerves, the frayed nerves of people that are agitated one way or the other as a result of the last election that just happened on 25th February. We are not here to make incendiary remarks here that will cause any division. We are here to appeal to our people.
Even before the motion is being moved, you can see the controversy. People are interpreting it along party lines. The best way is to step down this act, because let's not lean on INEC in doing their job. Let's not lean on them in any way. Let's just step it down, because if on this floor is generating this kind of controversy, imagine what will happen out there when the motion is passed.
We will defeat the cynicism of those waiting to see their worst predictions for our country become real. Nigeria will be at peace because we will work through the law and due process to resolve differences, settle disputes, and ensure the peaceful transition of power.
Mr. President, I still insist. We want Nigerians to know who has voted or not.
It's only 3G that could give that kind of cover. I mean, that could give that kind of transmission.
Okay.
In full.
It will be good for you to look beyond your office, because you are not going to be there all the time. It's good to look beyond. You see the elder statesman there, Chief Odigi Oyegun, was a governor. He's not anymore now. Everybody knows that it's transient. Everybody knows. But you look beyond, look at the bigger picture. Look at how one day you can also sit and be, when you are no longer the governor, everybody can still give you respect. More respect.
Against this result and against our candidate. This is unacceptable. To get on national TV and quote and say that our candidate was described as a drug baron in a foreign land is utterly shameless. For Atiku to say that, he's nothing but shameless. And I refute that. This is the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that we're talking about. And I completely refute that. It's unacceptable behavior, unacceptable language. Atiku is a wicked and treacherous man, a dark and malevolent soul, and an incorrigible and unscrupulous liar. He claims to have played a role in the June 12th struggle. That is patently false. He was amongst those that betrayed MK Abiola and the June 12th struggle. Years later, he betrayed Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, his mentor, Olusegun Obasanjo, his boss, Umaru Yar'Adua, his brother, Goodluck Jonathan, his friend, Muhammadu Buhari, his president, and the PDP as a party. That is his party. That is the creature that claims that he won the election. Unacceptable behavior. Now let me end with this. He has a gorilla that follows him around. We all know that. But let me tell you where this is all going to end. And mark what I'm about to say. Both that gorilla and all the others that are encouraging him to be belligerent, insulting, and telling lies to the people about what he claims to be his own mandate. By the time Atiku finishes negotiating, when all is lost, he loses in the court, he will negotiate. He will come, he will beg us, and then he will go to...
No, I just, as a very loyal party man, come to present this advocate of election to him as the party leader, and commend his effort in this supporting democracy in Africa. This is the largest democracy in Africa, and we couldn't have done any better. We're lucky. There's no incident, there's no accident, and no matter how provocative a defeat is, we still have to tolerate it if we are Democrats and we have a nation to build. The calmness and commitment, and the fact that after voting, it taught us again dedication to our party. This place is ballot paper. We want to see loyalty to the party and being ready to build a future for all of us. And no matter how tempting the problem of democracy is following the process, building a successor, and ready to hand over, peacefully in Africa. It's a big deal now. It's a very big deal. The stock market reacted positively well. There was a good message of best wishes from Macron.
Some of us left because we couldn't wait more any longer. But what happened is that, in honest, the election in Rivers State, they should have done better than what we saw here, because it is obvious that there is a manipulation in this election. And we hope for a better Nigeria. Many of us are so much downcasted because reason being that for a very long time I stopped voting. Reason being because of all these irregularities in this thing. So because of that we say, but there's a promise, a strong one from the INEC chairman. And is it Festus Okoye? They say they're going to give us free and credible election. That made a lot of people be motivated to come out for this election to vote. But in the end, it was a flop. So the whole system was a flop? That is my own judgment. I wouldn't do another person, but what I saw, and all the videos trending online, you see violence all over. So I was even asking myself, why would the INEC chairman be in a haste to announce the result? Why not verify these very facts that are coming to you? You would have patiently waited and see if you can get any information from this place and then pass your judgment. You don't just decide and call the result in a haste.
So, sir, you are not happy with the outcome?
A very reasonable person in this country will not be happy with this outcome. Okay, look at it. It's just like the country is in a morning state. Look at it now. There's nothing like... Eh? There's no joy. The country is in a morning state as if somebody died. But this kind of a thing is something that it's just like somebody winning World Cup in a very particular country and nobody's celebrating the World Cup. It's appalling. It's very, very disgusting. And I hope that they will get it better in this governorship election.
Okay, governorship election, Nigerians are discouraged, saying a lot of people saying we are not going to come out for this, this governorship election.
Why?
How do you feel about it? Do you think a lot of Nigerians are discouraged right now?
Yes.
They are not going to come